Welcome to 1% Higher, my friend. This is Matt Finch, and if life is a game, well, in this video, you're going to learn how to play the game of life well. How to become a spiritual athlete by being able to toggle up on the game board with a capital G, using your consciousness, feeding your energy pipeline, versus being stuck in your ego with lower chakra blockage, and only having access to your intellect, which is the mind of the body and the physical senses. But in this video, you're going to learn how to toggle up, become a spiritual athlete by feeding your energy pipeline with God's love light energy or consciousness, so you can get it flowing at least to the heart chakra, 4th ray, and even higher into the 5th wisdom chakra, communication, and number 6, intuition, and the gateway to intelligent infinity. Consciousness is the deepest part of the mind, and access to it is needed to play the game of life with a capital G and a capital L well. Without it, we would come to our game board with faulty and incomplete information. This makes decisions and life in general a lot harder. When it comes to the 7 energy centers, or chakras, or consciousness circuits, I have yet to encounter a psychological framework that is profoundly beneficial and transformative for attaining inner peace and happiness as the teachings on this energy system. Physical health and psychological health optimization are much easier with it. Unlike religious systems, which often anthropomorphize the divine rather than addressing consciousness directly, this material delineates the fundamental energy dynamics that shape our daily existence rationally and intellectually gratifyingly. Its impartial approach is noteworthy, guiding without imposing rigid beliefs. To the mainstream, most think we are a body with a mind, or a body with a mind and some vague idea of a soul or spirit. But I'm about to teach you how the mind, body, and spirit work together. The deepest portion of the mind is consciousness, the sea of being of the Creator. Consciousness is much deeper than the intellectual mind. Our typical mind state might not have consciousness accessible and usable. Consciousness dwells within our mind in a non-local, non-physical locus intersecting our energy body in the 4th energy circuit center, the heart region. This energy body connects our physical bodies to our external spirits, aka souls. I thought this stuff was BS for a long time. The energy body is not physical, but interconnected to the physical body and inseparable during life. Envision your body standing straight. Envision your spine. Place over those bones an energy pipeline comprising 7 circuits of consciousness. Scientists have alleged, though not proven, that our energy body weighs approximately 20 grams. Your energy body has a significant impact on your daily life experience. Standard fuels for the body are macro and micronutrients, but the fuel for the energy body is infinite love light energy from the Creator. A human is a mind-body-spirit complex. The dominant part of the complex is mind. The body is the creature of the mind. Our physical feelings are influenced by thoughts and emotions. Mind involves emotions, feelings, intuitions, gut reactions, and biases, which inform our cognition. If this extended mind is out of power, the physical body won't experience health, despite how epic the diet might be. Your emotions, thoughts, intuitions, and inspirations are fueled by more subtle energies. The outward visible symbol of the Creator's love light from the sun, and the inward and invisible nature of this love light pours in your energy body an infinite supply. The outward rays of the Creator's love light from the sun deliver life to the plants, and the inward love light brings energy and vitality into our energy system. The 7-circuit energy system is prismatic. The infinite energy originates from God, or the infinite source of consciousness. Then it flows from the sun to the planets, and from the core of the earth, the energy flows up into the energy pipeline. The love light enters the first energy or consciousness circuit, which is located at the base of your spine. If there are no blockages, it continues to flow up the pipeline and exits the body at the 7th circuit, located on the top of your head. These consciousness centers are prismatic in nature, and from 1 to 7, they are colored like the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. If you have an unblocked first chakra, you have made peace with the survival struggles here on Earth by feeling safe and secure in your body and life. To unblock the second chakra, you have made peace with yourself and forgive and accept yourself and others. You have self-confidence and self-esteem. To unblock the third chakra, you have made peace with your formal relationships and are non-judgmental, etc. in the areas of groups and society. Keeping the first three chakras unblocked is essential for fueling the fourth chakra, green ray or heart center. With a sufficient supply of energy to the fourth chakra, the clarity of mind, which comes from having this center activated, can be found. People not activated by green ray are stuck with their physical senses and intellects of their physical bodies. This works well for the flat game board with a lowercase g, but for spiritual awakening and ascension and all the benefits of consciousness, it's not the best at all. Carla Ruckert says, quote, "To feed this consciousness that is the environment of your spirit or soul, which rests within the energy body and distinguishes it from the physicality of the purely animal world, you need the Creator's love light. And when you block that love light through your tension, worry, and over-concern about the details of life, you are, as Lacey J. Dalton puts it, standing knee-deep in the water and dying of thirst." End quote. The mind of the physical body is our intellect, not intelligence, which implies some degree of consciousness. The intellect is your biocomputer. It uses power like a bulldozer to push and organize data into an organization that makes logical sense. The mind of the energy body is consciousness. Consciousness could also be called your mind of the heart, or the consciousness of spirit. This consciousness is part of the unitary game board of life, all capitals, U, G, and L. And its programs are written using concepts instead of words. People high in consciousness are typically inspired and insightful. It doesn't wield power in the same aggressive way that the intellect does. Its inspirations come quietly into the heart. The intellect or biocomputer solves problems, uses logic, and expects to stick to the close facts of what the senses can ascertain and what the authorities, usually scientists, tell us is so. To use the intellect, we work our brains by focusing on our will and steadying our attention on the chosen subject. The intellect dies when the body dies. Consciousness, however, won't even break a stride. Consciousness, the mind of your heart, has a fundamental nature that is of the soul or spirit within us. Insight, intuition, purified emotions, knowing or gnosis, and inspiration are characteristics of consciousness. Its power to inspire is limited only by our ability to disconnect our intellects and clear the way for access to this mind of the heart. Consciousness is the vibration of unconditional cosmic love. The flat game board with a lowercase f and a lowercase g. When one is not powered by consciousness in one's heart, one relies on the intellect and the physical senses. The less energy you have in the fourth circuit or the heart center chakra, the harder it is to make loving and wise decisions for your life, and the easier it is to be caught up in the mainstream of low consciousness thinking, speaking, and behaving, e.g. comfort, escapism, ego, distraction, instant gratification, conformity, and the like. On the unitary game board with a capital U and a capital G, you are powered by the consciousness that sufficiently activates the heart center. The more energy you have in the fourth consciousness center, the easier it will be to feel good and happy and fulfilled and clear and make wise decisions in life. With the clarity, love, and peace this brings, old patterns of thinking, speaking, and behaving that are disempowering fall away quickly, replaced by new, empowering and positive ways of being and doing. Gary Bean said, quote, "The energy centers are the 7 rays, centers, or circuits of consciousness that filter and process the love light energy of the one creator that comes through both the south and north poles of the energy system. They have electromagnetic and metaphysical characteristics and intersect with the fields of mind, body, and spirit. Each energy center, or ray, or chakra, is a hierarchical aspect of consciousness that vibrates with the unique expressions, understandings, and speeds of rotation. Arranged on a spectrum of true color vibration, the energy centers describe the journey of all life experience from red to violet ray. The energy can be reduced by partial blockage or imbalance of an energy center, or it can be totally stopped by full blockage or lack of activation." End quote. The first circuit is the Foundation Consciousness Center. The Creator radiates the light energy of the Logos of our Sun, which then radiates the individuated light energy to the Earth, which then radiates the light energy to us. The energy flow from the Creator, Logos, Sun, and Earth enters the energy body at the first circuit, which is red. First circuit, red. Root chakra, center of survival, sexual reproduction, and the fundamental vitality of the self. This circuit receives the life-giving energy from the earth. Second circuit, orange, or sacral chakra. This is the center of personal and emotional identity, expression of power on an individual basis, and relationship to self and other self when it's one person at a time. The third circuit is yellow, also called the solar plexus chakra. This is the center of identity in groups and power relationships in and among groups. The fourth circuit is green. This is the heart chakra, the center of universal, unconditional love, acceptance, non-judgment, and healing, the key to protection, and the springboard to intelligent infinity. When you're activated enough in heart chakra, psychic attacks from lower astral and even negative fourth and fifth density beings and entities becomes very difficult. The more heart chakra activated you are, the less those negative entities want to deal with you. It grosses them out. They can't stand loving beings. That brings us to the fifth circuit, which is blue. This is your throat chakra, which is the center of wisdom, light, honesty, clarity, and inspiration. It's the first true spiritual ray in that all transfers are of a nature which has integrated mind, body, and spirit in self-knowing. Blue ray communicates to others the entirety of beingness. Moving up, we come to the sixth circuit, which is indigo color, or your third eye chakra. It's the gateway to intelligent infinity, the center of faith, of the adept, prayerful intention, and the radiance of being, the work of spirit, the ray of intelligent energy and infinite possibilities, fed by the disciplines of the personality. And finally, seventh circuit is violet. It's also called your crown chakra, vibratory essence, the sum or the energetic signature of self, a thermometer reflecting overall balance, an analog of intelligent infinity. In this ray is the spiritual giving and taking from creator to creator. Gary Bean said, quote, "Through distortions in belief, perception, or thought, an entity may literally block a portion or aspect of the intelligent love light energy moving into and through the energy system at any center or combination of centers, in partial or in full. Blockages may occur in the body, the mind, the spirit, or in a combination thereof, and may manifest themselves in any number of ways, including in various personality structures, complexes, and personas, mental, physical, or spiritual pain, and ill health. The opposite of blockage is overstimulation or overactivation. This is also an unbalanced energy dynamic. Blockage of the energy centers can happen at any moment, the depth or fullness of blockage depending perhaps on the intensity of the catalyst." End quote. Self-healing and high consciousness living are fast-tracked by unblocking and rebalancing blocked energy. The blockage must be cleared in order from the first circuit ascending. The root cause of blockage is judging ourselves and others and a lack of love. Here are some basic energy center blockages. First circuit blockage. This is survival and safety issues. Second chakra blockage will often demonstrate itself as personal eccentricities or distortions with regard to self-conscious understanding or acceptance of self. A third chakra blockage, this can lead to ego and will often manifest as distortions toward power manipulation and other social behaviors. concerning those close and associated other selves. To completely unblock this circuit, you must love all who are in relationship to you, with hope only of the other selves' joy, peace, and comfort. When you're blocked in the fourth circuit, or the heart center, it may manifest as difficulties expressing universal love or compassion. The awareness of all as creator opens and optimizes the fourth circuit. Fifth chakra blockage. A blockage in this consciousness center may manifest as difficulty grasping your spirit-mind complexes and further struggles expressing such understandings of the self. It can also manifest as difficulties in accepting communication from others. An Indigo Ray center, sixth circuit blockage, could result in the experiences of a lessening of the influx of energy due to manifestations which appear as a sense of unworthiness that struggles to accept the reality of self as creator. And in the Violet Ray crown chakra, seventh circuit, no blockages are possible, as balanced and unbalanced are meaningless in this center. The remaining circuit of energy influx is the total expression of your vibratory complex of mind, body, and spirit. It's a readout of all the other chakras and their overall qualities. Carla Ruckert said, quote, "Our energy bodies as a whole will stay most clear when we feel relaxed and unworried concerning the issues in our lives. Even if amazing amounts of catalyst are flying by, we are doing well, energetically speaking, if we can stay fearless." End quote. And with that being said, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. This episode might be one you want to listen to a few times, as its potential payoff from implementing this knowledge can really improve your life. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like, and I look forward to creating the next video for you. Take good care of yourself.